Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm with somebody that I love so much. She's my other sister. She's an entrepreneur.
You didn't say this on time.
She's a single mom. And she's dramatic as usual. She's a Facebook personality also, LOLO NNEKA.
Lolo, the one and only. The unbeatable Lolo. A Lolo that knows her onions and a Lolo what her weight in gold. Go ahead, please.
See the drama, she's very dramatic, by the way. Okay, so today we're talking about feminism. Has feminism come to stay? The pros and cons of feminism, and if feminism is toxic or if the social media shows feminism as toxic. So yeah, let's start. So LOLO NNEKA, what is feminism to you?
I think feminism is a very clear and straightforward explanation. Equality between both genders. Gender equality. It means that my son is not more important than my daughter, and my daughter is not more important than my son. Equality in everything. Both are.
So why do you think there's no such thing called masculinism?
Masculinism. I think there's something called masculinism, but I think there's toxic masculinism. Toxic in the sense that the male gender, they are thought to be masculine, cold, and uncaring. Like you see a boy child of maybe 5 to 10 years old crying for a toy, grabbing for something, and you be like, stop crying, you're a man. You're a man. That's toxic masculinity. So I feel like the male gender, they are not brought up to be warm, accommodating, and caring, because they are supposed to be tough and more macho-like and unfeeling. So that's toxic masculinity.
A country totally fair to men and women. We can't two cameras.
Good question, my sister. The country is not fair to women at all. Being a woman in this country is an extreme sport. Extreme sport, if you ask me, because there are so many things that are working against us as women in this country. So many things. You see people working freely, men working freely. After the dissolution of a marriage, partners go their separate ways, and the men move on without their children. You see women running around. I've had a situation when I went to court to a lawyer, and I asked the lawyer, I said, please, I want to take this man to court because of my children. And he was like, go back to him and give him back the children. He owns you and the children. As long as he paid your bride price, he's the owner of you and your children. He's a man that if I should advise your sister, go back to the man. That's what he told me. A lawyer, a learned person that's supposed to, as I was meeting to give me legal advice, that's what he told me, to go back to him. Women are not being treated fairly in this country at all, honestly. And that's what has bettered feminism.
Okay, can men be feminists?
Men are feminists. I have feminist men. Men can be feminists. Anybody can be a feminist. We all should be feminists, if you ask me. Everybody should be for equality. Everybody should fight for equality, because the men that are saying, oh, they cannot be feminists, you will see them, they wish something for their daughters, and they wish something different for their wives. If you see how they become tigers and lions when you attack their daughters. But when you talk about women issue, they'll be like, no, they castigate women. But when it comes to their daughters, you see them wanting them to be rich, they want them to be Dora, they want them to be Chimamanda. But for their wives, they want their wives to be timid, submissive, and as in what other language can I even use for them? They just want their wife to be silent, only to be seen and not to be heard. So everybody should be feminist. If you are sincere to yourself as a man, you should be a feminist, since you are going to have female children, definitely.
Okay. So what do you think is the stereotype that they brought up that women, feminists, hate men? Do you think it's true?
I think it's foolish. Like most times they'll be like, when a staunch feminist gets married, they'll be like, oh, so she even likes a man. And I'll be like, excuse me, did I tell you we were lesbians? They'll be like,
gender equality.
They'll be like, so what is why? So they used to go and sleep with man. They used to go. I was like, I don't even understand. I feel it's risks of illiteracy. Okay, most times, sorry to say, whenever someone tries to talk down on feminism, they start sounding like dumbos. As in, they sound very dumb. They just sound very stupid the entire time. When you try to argue feminism with them, they'll be like, hey, you hate men, you're following men. As in, is that what we're talking about? Feminism has always been straight. Equality of both genders, both in the workplace and in the home. And that's just feminism. I don't know any other explanation they are giving. Oh, they hate men. That's all in their head.
Okay, so do you think, hi, we're back. So do you think that gender equality is feasible in our country, or do you think gender equity is what is feasible in our country?
I think gender equality is completely feasible in our country. It should be. Everybody should be equal, no matter what. Every gender should be equal. I don't believe in equity, honestly. It's like being a beggarly position and be like, treat me well now so I can do this for me so I can be this. No, yeah, if you sound beggarly when you say equity or something. I'm talking about being equal. We are not negotiating it. It's not something that is negotiable. We're not begging you to do this for us, to treat us right. No, we are demanding it.
Me, what I feel is that gender equality can never be real, because I feel women are stronger than men in some cases. For instance, I don't think any man can go through labor, that pain of labor. So I feel like everybody has their own, what would I call it, duties to perform. And
We complement each other.
Yes, that's why I feel it's
Nobody is superior.
We are equal.
You're not a guy.
But we have different roles in the house.
No. I don't believe in gender roles, honestly.
Okay.
I've never. Yes, feminism fans are gender roles.
That was my next question.
Like, so, for example, now somebody was once asking me that, what if you go to this man's house or your brother's house and you see him cooking or washing plates?
What's
like he's washing his plates, he's using eating, he's cooking. What's there? He's cooking a basic something that everybody should know how to do. It's a survival instinct. Even animals, they scout for their food. And so if a man is cooking, why does it look so unnatural for you to see a man cooking? It's surprising, and that's why we find a gender role, honestly. I have had to change my generator plugs. I've done servicing, as in I've changed my tire with the help of my house help at home. I've done a lot of things that men do. And also I expect a man to be able to take care of himself. You don't become an handicap simply because you got married. Many of them are just waiting that, I cannot cook, let me marry so someone can cook for me. That's very wrong. That's the wrongest reason for you to even get married in the first place. Like, you are getting married because you want to be able to see someone that will be serving you and cooking for you. You want to become handicapped. It's basically wrong, honestly.
Do you think it's fair that mothers train their sons differently from their wives? Do you think it's fair that women are trained to get married and have children and take care of those children and take care of their husband, while men, they are trained to be their own person? Do you think it's fair? That's
what feminism is trying to correct. You training the boy child different from the girl child. Like, don't leave the kitchen. Like, somebody was not like, tell your son to leave the kitchen. Now woman in the kitchen. I was like, excuse me. You should be in the kitchen. You should know learn how to cook. You understand? So I don't believe in treating both genders differently. Train your children the same way. That's why we have so many men out there that are nothing to write home about. People are getting married to dustbin every day because of the way they were raised. There are badly raised men everywhere. You see them commenting on someone's post. The upbringing is very clear. Badly raised men. You see them in your inbox commenting, badly raised people. As in, they are not trained to be cultured. You understand? Don't teach your daughters to aspire for marriage and teach your sons to aspire to make money. No.
Yes, very important.
Making money and being relevant in society is not gender specific.
Yes, it's not. Everybody can make money.
Everybody can make money.
Can be productive with their life. It's not just
your wife can be richer than you. It's no biggie.
There's no big. Exactly. Okay, there's this whole thing happening now that they said, one guy on Instagram, he said he met a girl that was wearing designer from head to toe and she was driving with a Range Rover, and immediately that was the last time he spoke to her. Do you think it makes sense?
You're scared because you are irrelevant.
He knows he can't control
you have inferiority complex, and it's a good thing she dodged the bullets. Be scared and run away. Fly. Be scared.
What? This is fly. Please, what do you think about submissiveness?
I don't believe in submissiveness. In feminism, we frown at submissiveness. Submissive for what? I said both of us are submissive to each other. I don't believe in one person being submissive. I don't believe in Oga or Madam. Love is enough.
Love is enough, yes. But at the same time, I feel like submissiveness happens naturally when a man is sensible and he gives you all the love and respect that can happen. I feel like without you even know, you just want to take care of him.
Well, if you are behaving well, definitely both of us can meet each other halfway.
Yes.
But not me now saying, oh, my guy is coming. Oh,
no, that's slavery.
If I'm submissive to you, you have to be loyal and submissive to me also. Equality, because God in the Bible, they like to quote this Bible verse like, and God said, wife, respect your husband, and husband. Okay, when they say God loves the church, that a man should love his wife the way God loves the church. What do they mean? They mean that when the way Jesus Christ loved the church so much that he laid his life for the church, and he even died. He died. So, okay, if you love your wife so much, since you now know how to quote Bible, can you take a bullet from me since you love me so much and you want me to be submissive? No, they like to quote one part of the Bible and leave the other one. Take a bullet for me, since you love me so much and lay your life down for me. If you love somebody so much, you have to respect the person, you have to be submissive to the person. So that means as both of us are respecting each other, we need to respect each other. Both of us.
Respect is reciprocal.
Finish.
If you respect me, I
Respect is
you.
hands, it's not forced. If you don't earn it, you don't earn it. There are so many men I don't have respect for. I don't have respect for so many men. You have to earn it. It's not that because you have something between your two legs I should give you respect. That's why you have to respect you.
You're deep, oh.
And that's why most times I don't even respect. I tell my friends, I say I won't respect your man until I hear his opinion on certain issues, because some of them they are boyfriends to their girlfriends to dustbin. They're getting married to dustbin. I used to call them dustbin men. So I have to know his thoughts. That's why automatically I respect you because you're my girlfriend's boyfriend. I have to know. By the time they open their mouth to speak, you'll be disappointed.
Then men of nowadays will always say our mothers stayed in marriage. That is because women, what they call it, women are stubborn now. That's why they don't stay in marriage, and that present women are prostitutes and are insatiable. That's why we cannot stay in marriage. What do you have to say to that?
We are not their mothers. We are not.
I always say.
They didn't see us coming. We are not their mother. Go to your mother and ask her sincerely to tell you the truth if she was happy with your father. The longevity of a marriage does not mean the marriage was a happy one. It doesn't mean that. I don't know. If a marriage can happen for 5 years, 5 happy years, and it ends, everybody goes their separate way. Is our attachment towards marriage that marriage must last forever? That's why so many people are miserable. I have people in the house, husband and wives, they hate themselves. They are living in the same house called society, and they must marry. It's better for worse. No. If a marriage lasts for 10 years, in those 10 years they were happy together. It's fine. When it ends, everybody goes their separate way, and it's a goodbye. You understand? We are not your mothers. You're okay in the mind of they were going to war. Please go to war now. Go to war. Drop your Android and go to war. Yes. Go and hunt for grass cutter for me. Then you eat. Since your mother is like this, we are not your mother. Your mother, if you ask her, she lived a very unhappy life. She lived a very unhappy, miserable life. She was just moving, and she was just living. She was not existing.
I think most mothers stay because of their children, because maybe they do not have the right funds or opportunity to make money at that point. I don't think most women stay because we're happy.
It was not popular to leave marriage in those days.
And
it was not popular at all.
Because most women were not happy in their marriage.
It was like an abomination then for you to leave marriage. But now that everybody's like bullshit, every day you go to court, people are filing for divorce. Like bullshit, get out. And now it's that you behave or you leave. There's no two ways about it. You have to align with this generation, or you just stay single. That's all. Because if you misbehave, your wife will definitely leave you. I will convince her to leave you. Definitely. Yes. I'm an advocate for divorce. Once she comes to me and she tells me some kind of things that I know that it's unbearable, girl, leave that place. Let him marry himself.
Okay, so what do you think is this bias against single motherhood that men are always saying, I cannot date a single mother, they are paid. I cannot do this to a single mother, she's this. What do you think? Do you think it makes sense? Do you think it's
for those that care. Now, when you carry plates, go beg them for food, they will not give you advice. You understand? I tell people that try to make money so people will not be giving you unsolicited advice. Do you know for years that nobody has given me unsolicited advice? Because when you say, please help me with food, I'm like, go back now, go and manage with him. Even me said, that's why my husband broke my head the other day and I was just I still stayed. You know what my husband don't do me for this life? They keep on giving you a gist of all the things their husband has done, and I'm not interested. So your bias if a single mother does not even remove or add anything to us. Honestly, it even makes me very happy to see them cry. The male tears. You know that people are so threatened by single mothers that are successful. They'll be like, what's she doing? It must be prostitution. It must be this and that. They can't even accept the fact that women can actually make money. Single mothers can actually make money and take care of their children. Their ego will not allow them to accept it. And who cares?
This to be a single mom.
And let me news flash. Even as they are pretending on the timeline that they don't like single mothers, they are in the inbox dying and professing love. They are there and then they rush us. So what do we care?
You are not leaving any table unturned. You are throwing shade.
They're not rushing us. If we see them, they're dying, they're crying, everything, just to be with us. And you are on the timeline, you're pretending. What are you pretending about?
Okay, so do you think it's okay for a man to cry? Do you think it's okay for a man to be emotional and vulnerable?
It's perfectly okay for a man to cry. I think if something happens and wants you to cry, you should cry. That's why we are trying to eliminate toxic masculinity. Cry if you're sad. Express your emotions. Don't be cold and be standoffish. Like, cry. Show your emotions. You're sad. Let me know that you are sad, not you carrying face. Tell me. You understand? Cry for me, and I will tell you sorry. I will tell you as in I will console you. Not you keep putting up and act like, oh, you see them in the burial of their father, they'll trying to pretend that, oh no, I can't cry. But you are dying inside. Why don't you let it all out?
So how do you think that How do you think us like feminists? Because I'm a feminist. It's even on my bio, yes. It's on my Instagram.
Is
bio.
your mother aware that you're a feminist?
I'm a feminist. I don't need anybody to give me permission to be a feminist.
Mommy, come and hear, oh.
Even my fiancé is a feminist. So, and I think my brothers too are feminists because I don't think they stay in their house and don't cook for their wives or they don't clean for their wives. That's stupid.
They are brought up to cook now.
They are brought up to cook and take care. So my brothers, all the men around me are feminists. So I cannot even start. So what do you think that we as women and men can do to help the feminist movement move further and like gain more ground in the country?
Is to continue to sensitize people about it. Like me, everywhere I talk about feminism. I sensitize women about feminism on the street, especially. Most times, I think my work is even done on social media when it comes to sensitization because everyone knows my stand. You understand? Go to my world, post from even 2015, 2016, they are there talking about feminism. But now what I do is door-to-door campaign, street awareness. Like I see women talking about, oh my husband is coming over. Why are you scared? What's the problem? Tell him I'm going out to see my friends. Simple. It's not. You don't need to start lying. I'm going to do. I'm traveling to see my parents. There are some women that have not seen their parents for years because the other one said no. I tell them that it's very wrong. I don't need to sugarcoat and be like, oh, I take permission from him. No, I tell you that please inform him today that you're going to see your parents. And if he doesn't agree with it, still get up and go and see your parents. Nothing will happen. It won't die. The world won't stop because he's angry. So, as sensitize people, we should all do our best to make it, as in bring it to the street, talk about it. Everywhere we go, we should all talk about feminism so that at least the awareness will be there. Even the people in the rural areas, the women that are not educated, that don't have access to social media, they should know that feminism is there and they should practice. This is the way they should be treated, and they should advocate for it and demand for it. Is their rights.
Because we are all human beings.
Because it's not negotiable.
We are all human beings. So
we are first of all humans before gender.
Yes,
yeah.
We are human beings.
At the point of conception, we are not even sure who has a penis or a vagina. So we are all humans.
So, is there any other thing you would like to add, LOLO NNEKA?
No, definitely I'm seen as a bitter, toxic, frustrated woman, and it gives me so much joy when people complain about how toxic I am. It means I'm doing the right thing, because I've never been one that likes to be addressed as a good woman. Because when you are being addressed as a good man by Nigerian men, it means that you are shortchanging yourself.
Yeah, it means you're being controlled.
Look very well, you are disturbing, you are doing something against yourself. So whenever they cry on the timeline, I'm like, oh, this toxic woman, like today they called me a Jezebel or pretty serpent today. It makes me so happy. I go there and I rejoice.
Pretty.
I jubilate. No, you can't say I'm ugly now. Even your mama not find reach me. So, so it makes me very happy. It makes me very happy, and I will keep on propagating it. Feminism has come to stay, and I will always talk about feminism, and I'll always be a feminist.
Thank you, LOLO NNEKA, for making out time to come to Abuja to come and talk to me about feminism.
It's my pleasure, Moncherry.
You guys should please like, share, and subscribe if you want more topics like this on my YouTube channel. please tell your followers to like, share, and subscribe.
No, I'll post on my platform so that everybody can see.
Alright, thank you. Guys, that's the end of the YouTube video. Please leave your comments down below what you think or what side you are taking, gender equality, or you think that women and men are not equal and I can never be equal. Thank you. Please like, share, and subscribe. This took a lot. And the white contracts you are seeing on our faces, I'm still getting used to this ring light thing that people advised me to buy. So have pity on me. We'll be better next time.